Joe, Dana, tell me about the blaster kit.
Well, this has been a long time project that we're just really happy to come out with, and it's just taken a little bit of time, but we've really gotten something for the consumer that is, for the kit builder type of deal, and comes together so simply. I mean, a person can put this together in probably less than an hour.
Wow.
It's like 5 or 6 pieces at most, but what we really like is that there's a lot of detail to the piece. If people want to do certain modifications to it, they can do that. They wanted to add a lighting kit or something to themselves, they're able to do it because you can get into some portions of the body. So it gives everybody a little bit of flexibility of how they really want to represent their blaster.
And tell me about the materials and the finish here, because it's orange, right?
That is the first striking thing. But I think, the point that, I think everybody has always wanted to see some sort of licensed kit. And I think in some way that's kind of the community we serve with our kits, right? Everyone's always wanted to see some sort of formal representation, licensed good. And in order to do so, there were certain loopholes we had, or hoops that we had to jump through. And one of those, with all due respect, of course, was the safety hoop. So the first thing you'll notice, it's orange. And the reason why it's orange is because it's that safety orange. That's the orange you need to have to put on all replica firearms. So, Dana had a great idea. Instead of doing the tip, let's just do the whole thing, because you're going to have to, paint over it and use it as a kit anyway. Right. The other caveat that we had to do, there's a big push, again, with all respect, there's a big push for security coming into cons. We didn't want to make something that was, hard or, completely perfect to the exact weapon. We didn't want that kind of confusion. So one of the things that we did and were asked to do as well was to actually change the durometer of this thing. So we're talking about, it is technically a polyurethane foam, but it's a high durometer polyurethane foam. In other words, it's not the foam that you all think it is.
Right. It's not matte.
It's not squishy or anything like that.
Right.
It's definitely hard enough, but still, when to touch, it is still light, it's still different enough for anyone doing an inspection to say, okay, this is truly a toy and not a gun.
And it's still going to have a finish that the paint's going to stick to it the right way, the weathering's going to still make it look like, as if it was metal.
Exactly.
It's up to the consumer to do what they would like to do afterwards. I mean, there's other people that do different type of variations of the Stormtrooper, and they may want to paint it like, maybe pink or maybe green or blue. So you're able to do that and get it to any color that you want. Maybe do it like a reverse color with white and black or black and white. So it gives them the option to be able to do what they want with it.
Where is this along the design, R&D, the production process? Is this going to be available soon?
Yes, very soon.
Yeah. In fact, we're taking pre-orders on it already.
Yeah.
Wow, I know you guys at Comic-Con often show some stuff looking in the future. I remember stopping by a couple years ago and seeing like some Star Trek blasters. You guys are prototyping.
Right.
I mean, and it's great to see things getting closer to being released to market. What's on the horizon? What's coming next?
Oh, well, we're working on, of course, The Last Jedi, and that's getting ramped up, and just starting to get on to the Han Solo movie and developing on that course. At least on the Star Wars side, those are the 2 properties that we're ramping up for, more of the products for the future on that.
Star Trek is all about discovery right now. Now, getting back to your phases, though, we actually will be selling those at the next con, Star Trek Las Vegas. We wanted to actually isolate that pre-sale for that. That has finally come to.
Awesome.
It just, the electronics were so complicated on that to actually bring to a manufacturer point that we finally came to a conclusion on that. So we're really happy. But like I said, discovery. Now we weren't allowed to actually put up any of the discovery pieces that we're working on now, but I will tell you, as anyone has seen from the commercials, the outfits are amazing. And discovery, especially if you're a Federation fan, is all about the jackets. All that really rad, highlights and how it pops at you. I mean, these are jackets that you could literally wear on the street. Nobody would know the better and probably point at you and say, dude, that's an awesome jacket. We're really excited about that.
I remember that with the Star Trek Beyond jackets as well.
Oh yeah.
Totally coveted those.
One of the other avenues we're beginning to explore is the collectibles realm, right? So when you take a look at this is one of the iconic sort of pieces that we're coming after as far as like statues. And this is the Auto Victoria piece by Brian Kiser. But one of the elements that we wanted to take a look at collectibles was not rinse and repeating. We wanted to take a look at statues from a different realm. And the first question that my guys asked was, how do we engage your other senses? So Auto and Victoria, this particular piece, and it's not doing this here because we didn't turn it on, actually moves. There are elements like the two teacups actually clanging very slowly. So we engaged, that action movement, and we also put in an element of sound. There's actually 3 different tunes that this cycles through, and if you buy the other elements, different songs will become unlocked.
That's very
so
cool.
the really neat thing about this is you get movement, you get sound, and really it's one of our first forays into this type of collectible, and we've seen such an amazing response from this that maybe it's something we'll look further into with other licenses.
I love that. It's this mixture of like collectibles and automata, music boxes.
Exactly.
And you guys have all sorts of everything you guys put out requires different type of engineering and thought process and design.
Well, the central theme behind anything we make is we want you to interact with the prop. We don't want it sitting on your desk. We want you to grab that helmet, look inside, see that there's padding. It invites you to put it on. Same with the kits, same with Otto and Victoria, same with our blaster. We want you to interact. We don't want dust collection. We just don't want to sit on your desk. So I hope you guys can see that, and I think we've gotten a great response from it.
And look forward to putting more of these kits together in the future. Thank you so much, Dane and Joe, for chatting with me.
Thanks, Dar.
Great to see you guys.
It's always good seeing you.